Hello everybody, I thought I'd have a look at some postcards that I picked up the other day. There were two folders of postcards which I decided to invest a little bit of money in. Not too much, £10. And within quite a number of these postcards, I found a set relating to a woman. So these postcards had been sent to a woman, and they come in four different uh, eras, if you will. So pre-First World War, First World War, post-First World War, and marriage. And they make up quite a nice little collection. It is her collection, obviously, that she has gathered. But as a sort of what you might call historical documents or whatever you want to call them, I found them quite interesting. There's also a lot of other postcards that were sort of general birthday cards, and also others that I haven't got out of the folders. But we'll start with these first ones here. So I'm looking at, it's a woman called Ethel, and it's someone called Ethel Barcham, and she lives in Norfolk. And we've got, first of all, Attleborough is where the postcard is sent from, and we have a nice stamp. I've got my tongs here. We've got a nice stamp there, halfpenny. Edward the 7th, and a nice council date, 1906, and it's probably got the usual sort of stuff. But what is interesting is Miss Barcham, care of Mrs. Maycraft, Church Wharton, Kings Lynn. You know, it's an address. And it's a sort of general thing, and it's from somebody called, I don't know who. But it's a nice card. We then go forward to 1909. There is no stamp on this card. It's a flowery card, and it is again to Ethel, 6th of the 11th, 09. I am sending you a card so as to help and swell your collection. So this is an important little marker, if you will. It states there's a collection going on here, and this is 1909, and we can go forward in time from this. So there will be postcards before these very first two that will be part of the collection. I may not have those. We are having some warm weather at present, but I suppose we must expect it. It is beginning of summer again. With fond love, and your loving friend Ted. Good old Ted. He was a good friend. So now we go to the war years, and I've not organised these. I know I should have done, but I was so excited to get them out. Actually, I was very excited to get them out. So immediately we see the Allies there. We've got Englishmen, French, Portugal, maybe. Don't know who that is. And we have 1915, on active service, which means you don't have to put a stamp on it. You get your letter sent for free. 4th of July 15, and it's to Miss E, and by now she's in Hingham in Norfolk. And it's from somebody who may be called, just been to church, she says. Yeah, not quite sure. It's also in blue sort of pencil. It's like a crayon almost, which a lot of the soldiers used because it was very, very cheap. Don't know. So we go through them. So that's one. Next one we've got what looks like a film star. It will probably tell us who it is. somewhere. No. E.M. Barcham, Church Street, Hingham. It's been through the censor. That's the censor's signature. So no information is being sent which will be of use to the enemy. 18th of the 7th, 15. On active service. Many thanks for your paper. And I had a little blanky given to what I don't know. So that's the next one. We then go to the next one, which is again Higham. The date is June. June. Many thanks for papers. Hope you are quite well. I am. As per, which is quite nice, isn't it? BW, best wishes. Could be George, probably is George. And then we've got the censor again. So that's quite nice. And we have the jolly French soldier there fighting for his family. Yeah, and that's a very nice card. Nice and colourful. Next we have the French soldier again for his sweetheart, Yves Printanier. I don't know if that's the correct way. I don't know. And we have it to Ethel again on active service. Hope you will like this. Best wishes. Possibly George there. Nice censor stamp. April, so we're going backwards in time. There was a lot of fighting in April, May. Not sure where the Norfolk regiment would have been. So here we have a soldier. Salute his ladies, his sisters, his family. Field Post Office, May 1915. On active service. You would. Thought you might like this one. Hope you are quite well. I am, as usual, best wishes, George. So again, we're looking at someone who's collecting postcards and has been sent interesting postcards by her brother. Les petits alliés, the little boys allied. And boys, of course, in those days looked like girls because they had longish hair. That's quite sweet. Church Street, Higham, it's still there, the Church Street, 23rd of August, so we've moved on slightly. Dear E, for Ethel, what do you think of this? I've just been to church. Very nice. Service. Oh, I can't read anymore. It would take me too long to sort of thingamajig it. And you see George a little bit better there. So these are all from George. Suhey Sincere. Here we've got E.M. Barcham. Kent House, London. So she's moved a little bit. Nice censor stamp there. On active service. Ethel. Just a PC. Hope you are quite well. I am, as at present, rather tame after returning. Love you received letters. I will be so forward of you front. Best wishes. No, I'm not quite sure about that. What he's saying there. It needs possibly the AI to investigate it. Here we've got some sort of scribbles over the stuff. Again, George is there. Safe. Again, August 15. Mostly it's 15, so we hope that George survived. More of them. She's back in Higham. Bye for present. Just a postcard. She does like the postcards. She collects them. She's a collector. That's why she's receiving them. I don't know what I'm doing with these prongs. Ethel, many thanks for your letter. The weather is changed into wet again. Still 1915. Now here we have a young soldier here reading letters to his mother. Sus a l'ennemi. Sus. Yeah, so sort of more of the same really. War, European, 1914, 1915. Now the war back then was only a 2-year war, but it was going to extend, wasn't it? Bigly. So, yeah, it's quite interesting to see that. And we see it again here, 1415. Many thanks for your letter. French bombardier there guarding his family, and the family receiving a letter from the front. So, as you can see, there are a number of them. It's a nice collection, and even more. What was that? Was ATA? Yeah, I don't know. Now, this is quite interesting. So here we've got an overseas soldier, maybe from one of the French colonies. They did Gloria à la plus grande France. Dear Bartram, he's called up by a surname. Dear E. All from 1915. But look at these. He with the ally, and there we've got the enemy suffering. 15. And souvenir here, souvenir of the war, of the battery, construction to battery. Nice and neat, nice and early too, probably the first one. Dear Mrs. Bartram, from something. I suspect someone's taken the mickey. So then we move on, post-war to 1924. Christmas wishes. Dear Ethel, so we get to hear her name there. Wishing you a happy Christmas and a prosperous new year with love, Harriet. And that's sent from Montum. I don't know that. I'm usually quite good with that sort of thing. And then we come to this, which is interesting. Mrs. Harvey Rudd, she got married. Ethel got married. Oh, my life. And she's now living in Bedford, and she's receiving from overseas more postcards. Well, you would, wouldn't you? So that's the nanny goat. We can guess this is Spain, and it is Franco. Mrs. Why are people writing upside down? It's from someone called Bob. Possibly brothers. Here we've got Republic of Ireland, Mrs. Harvey Rudd. It's quite nice. 48. So time has moved on, and she is still collecting Mrs. Harvey Rudd, 1946, Oslo. Blankenberg, Kersal. Is that Luxembourg or something like that? Is that Belgium? 4 Empire Cottages, London Road, Attleborough, Norfolk. So she's there. So it's pre-Bedford times. And then Mr. and Mrs. Harvey Rudd here, Bedford. This is from Bob. And it's Avenue Leopold. And finally, from Oslo, 1946, Mrs. Harvey Rudd. Is she a widow by then? Possibly. Oslo Monday. Bob and Jenny, or Danny. So we've got her collection right there. From 1909 to 1946. That's quite a nice little piece of history going on. 15 minutes has gone. Sorry it's a bit higgledy-piggledy. Possibly I should have done more research on the name, but I wanted to get these out there. And I may do another video if I do a little bit of research on the names. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you enjoy this. It's been a bit different. And yes, there's the odd stamp here and there. Talk to you soon. Attleborough is raising its head here. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.